2 weeks ago, we tried to grow carrots from carrot heads. And then nag-sprout na siya last week. Kaso hindi namin nabantayan yung tubig. Nag-molds yung water. So, nagkaroon ng molds yung carrot na matay. But seems like the radish is still surviving. So, we'll try to move it to soil today. We're here again, sa ating kindergarten. The garlic are thriving. The tomatoes, the basil that we planted last week. The onion, that we still don't know if it's still alive or not. And something that we still don't know. We saw this garden pot na Trapal made online. Meron siyang easy access best for carrots, garlic that grow under the ground. So, we'll try it out. Lagay siguro namin doon malapit sa shaded area ng mga plants. We'll move garlic to this. Yung mga pinlant natin garlic, dapat 4 to 6 inches apart so that there's space for the bulbs to grow. So we're gonna now transfer this now to this one.
These are now the garlic. Aside from the pot na hindi nagkasya yung plant namin, we place them on the ground.
Same material as our plant pots. We got this composting bin. It also has a pocket at the bottom, so you can easily get compost material. For now, we just put some soil for it to stand. We'll start putting some greens and browns here, so we can help our plants and veggies to grow faster. We are here now at our kamote sweet potato plant, which has grown further. We will now transplant our, remember this, the ones that we cut last week. It has good root systems now. We'll transplant it to the pot. While the tomatoes are growing, seems that they're already struggling for space. So we're gonna transplant them to a bigger pot, individual pots. Yung onion that we're hoping that is still alive, apparently ulo na lang siya, wala na siyang loob.
Here now at our nursery, unfortunately parang kinain siya ng ibon. You see, parang kinagat, tapos they left the leaves behind. So this is our bell pepper. We hope that it will still grow. We had eggs today for lunch, so sayang yung shell, so we'll put it on top of our garlic so that we bring back the calcium to the soil. We have this turnip from the grocery. Tumubo na lang siya ng plant niya. The past 3 weeks we've been monitoring. So since it seems to be growing, we're gonna plant this now. Since kinain ng whatever yung bell pepper namin last time, we'll try again. So we'll have jalapeno and bell pepper seeds again on our nursery. We started in the past 2 days composting our leftovers. So this is our composting bin. So composting, you need to combine greens, which are basically your fruits and vegetables, grass, trimmings, leaves, anything that is a bit wet and fresh. And you combine it with browns, which are your dried ones, paper, cartons, dried leaves. So ano ba yung greens and browns? No? So the green ones are the source of bacteria, which will decompose will be used to decompose. This is also the source of nitrogen. And the brown ones are the food for the bacteria, or source of food for the bacteria. So they contain naman carbon, which will help in the entire process. So not an expert here, I just read this through the internet. So normally we just put them here, we make sure that there's good mixture. 1:3 or 1:4, 1 green is to 4 browns. Just to make sure, para hindi rin siya masyadong mangamoy. So far ngayon, we put some fruit peels here the past few days. Medyo may amoy siya, but hindi siya yung mabahong amoy na nabubulok.
So we dried up the bell pepper seeds from our bell pepper ulam. Galing from kitchen ingredients. Since bell pepper naman lahat ng nandito ngayon, then let's try to grow them if they will grow. Yan. Yung latest trim natin ng kamote. Ang dami na niyang roots. So, lagay natin siya dun as the fourth tenant no ating small pot. Yung mga tinanim natin last week, wala pa rin tumutubo. Seems that either the seeds were eaten by the birds because I cannot find the seeds anymore.
Tomatoes natin, buhay naman to. Tomatoes. Ang dami tayong ipa-plant na tomatoes. Tomato 2. Yung basil, second batch of basil natin, medyo nagkakaroon na ng kailangan na siyang i-transfer to a bigger pot. These were the 2 pepper survivors na nilipat natin last week. They're growing na. Ito, yung turnip, it's growing. Then ito, nabasa lang siya ngayon pero it's also growing.
It's of life! Kahapon, we were planting new set of bell pepper seeds dito sa row na to. Kasi we were planting 2 weeks ago from this row, walang signs of life. But, siguro natakot sila kasi may competition na sila kasi nag-plant kami dito. Today, just one day after we planted the second row of bell peppers, merong lumabas dun sa 2 weeks ago batch. Ayan. Meron din dito. And then, ito pa. This is how they look like when they're just starting to sprout. This guy is outgrowing his temporary pot. So, ililipat na namin siya.